I understand why he always had this artificial laughter, this forced laughter. I don't remember him laughing honestly, truthfully, like, from this true place. He was always forcing himself, ha 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 ha. He never like truly laughed, like ha ha ha. I can now, but and when I was laughing really hard, I don't remember at what. Maybe someone said something funny, I don't remember. And he screamed at me, shut the fuck up. And he really, really screamed at me. And I got stuck, contracted. I got contraction inside. And then this teacher, spiritual teacher Adyashanti, said that we are laughing at what we are. And I bought this idea, but the truth cannot be any idea. And for many, many years, I was suppressing my laughter because of those relationships which reshaped themselves. And suddenly I let go and I allowed myself to just flow the laughter whenever it was needed, because it's healthy. Laughter is so healthy for our health, for our lungs. It's so healthy. It's so unhealthy to just suppress our laughter and be worried about what we are laughing about. Laughter is healthy. Laugh as much as you want. And anyway, narcissistic personalities they don't like laughter because they think it's that people laughed at them, like, and they are afraid of their shame or guilt. They would prefer a fight against someone's laughter rather than enjoy someone's laughter, enjoy looking like someone is happy. And now I see where people are being stuck. So perhaps this psychopathy, this suppressed personality, the suppressed body, energetic body, is around all of those suppressed natural emotional expressions. And those people just fight with everyone because they see everywhere a threat for their constructed self. Maybe they fight for their innocence. Maybe they fight to not experience any emotional hurt, any shame, any guilt, any anything like this. Fortunately, I transcended my shame at school. One of my teacher, she really likes me and she was a little bit adoring me. Oh, I was full of shame at her lessons. And yeah, such a shame. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't have any this is maybe where I started to interested myself with psychology. Because whenever I went to the classroom, because I loved to listen to read books, although I haven't read the books that school demanded. I loved my kind of books, which I sincerely was interested with, and I couldn't force myself to all the lectures at school, but some of them I've read. And whenever I was prepared, she really liked it, and the way I was telling the stories, and she was and she was always complimenting me, and I was literally all red at her. This made me so uncomfortable. And I felt more comfortable when she said something I was stupid, or I said something, or I behaved really wrong. And I felt more comfortable and with such situation rather than when she was complimenting me. And at the same time, I loved her lessons, and at the same time, I hated because whenever there were lessons, or I was all I was literally getting sick whenever I was getting at her lessons. And she was always praising me like, not only I am beautiful, but also I am wise. And this was making me so, and I was absolutely sure that this is some kind of her projection, that I am interested with her lessons, and she thought I am interested with her particularly. And actually I liked her, but because that was like, because I was liking reading books and this poetry, and I got myself interested with her lessons, she took it personally, and maybe she thought this is like, I love her, and she was praising me, and I felt so ashamed because for all my life I never heard any compliment from my mother or my father. Later on, when I started to take care of myself, I fell in love, something, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't have a boyfriend, and my father was always angry about me. I didn't want to make babies. I'm curious why and I was always like, he thinks if I would ever have children, I would make any access him to my children. That would never happen. And I was such a shame I never told him. He really thought I would never let any of my children to my father. Never. And he was fighting with me, and he was telling me, oh, I am this lesbian. He was always humiliating me because and I told him, what can I do that nobody wants me? This is my fault? Like, you think I don't want to have family and children? What can I do that nobody wants me? And he got like stuck. And later on he said, oh, she's so beautiful, and she is not going to have a husband. Something like this. This is the one time when he told me a compliment. And I was like, yeah, now you tell me compliments because I put lots of makeup on myself and I painted my eyes or something like this, and now you are telling me compliment, when before you told me the biggest crap on the earth. And you invested in me all earthly crap into me. And now you're telling me, oh, she's so beautiful and she's not going to have any husband. Like, really? You think with all of this underneath crap and all of this low self-esteem, I'm going to find somebody who is going to actually respect me? Show me who is not drinking in this country. Show me who is not having any addiction in this country. Show me loving, caring men in this country. Because I never met such one. And I don't wanna have family like we were having. He really thought I wanna have family, like we were having. He really thought this is my dream. He really thought I am going to ever say to my child that there is something wrong with my child because it doesn't want to go on the party. It would prefer sleep a little bit longer and read books. He really thought I'm going to be this mother. Like whenever my child is coming back from a party and is vomiting and is barely walking, and I'm going to be like, whatever, I'm not going to even speak with my child. He really thought they were example for me how the parent should be. They were like, whatever, find out if she's alive. Like, really? This is the care? And whenever I decided to take care of myself and to refuse them and really, really take care of myself, to stop all of the addictions, to stop looking for the things I've been looking up to this point, always in these moments, God kicked in, always. And I felt so good about myself, always. Or my mind started to expand, or I started to be super loving, or whatever. Whenever I was giving away the things that were causing me harm and were not good for me, always God was kicking in. Only you know what? I wasted so many years around people who couldn't even appreciate it. Anyway, coming back to the point, I am glad that this laughter thing came back to me. And when I am not in a relationship, I can laugh. I can laugh freely. I can laugh at everything and not care that those suppressed beings are not content with my laughter. It's like, it's their problem. It's not my problem anymore. It's so wonderful. It's so freeing. Finally, I understood this. That I don't have to hide my laughter and laugh later on at them because I care too much about their feelings. I'm not going to laugh because this is going to hurt them too much.